On the edge of the quiet town of Willowbrook, nestled deep within an ancient, overgrown forest, there stood a treehouse unlike any other. The locals had whispered about it for decades. Some claimed it was enchanted, while others believed it was haunted. Few had ever dared to explore it, but everyone knew it simply as the mysterious treehouse. It was a brisk autumn afternoon when a group of friends, Lily, Ben, and Sam, decided to find out if the stories were true. They'd heard enough about the place. It was hidden away, nearly swallowed by the enormous oak tree that supported it, with dark ivy creeping up the sides and wooden planks that seemed to groan as if alive. As they approached, they could feel the temperature drop, and a thick fog seemed to settle over them. A creaking noise echoed as a gust of wind blew through the twisted branches, as if inviting them up. They exchanged glances, each of them feeling a mixture of excitement and fear. The ladder leading up to the treehouse was old and rickety, but surprisingly strong. One by one, they climbed, each step creaking under their weight. When they reached the top, they found a small wooden door with strange symbols carved into it. They didn't recognize the symbols, but there was something almost hypnotic about them. Lily reached out, and the moment her hand touched the door, it swung open slowly. Inside, the treehouse looked much larger than it did from the outside. It was filled with strange trinkets, bottles with glowing liquids, books with titles they couldn't understand, and paintings that seemed to change every time they looked away. A faint, flickering light illuminated the room, casting eerie shadows that danced along the walls. Ben noticed a journal lying open on a small table. The handwriting was neat but slanted, and it told of a person who had lived there long ago, a guardian of sorts. The journal spoke of protecting a powerful secret, one that should never be disturbed. Just as they finished reading, they heard footsteps creaking on the planks outside. The door, which had been open, suddenly slammed shut. The room grew colder, and they could feel an unseen presence in the air. A voice, soft yet echoing, whispered, "Why have you come?" Sam, shaking but trying to be brave, replied, "We were curious. We wanted to know if the stories were true." The voice chuckled, a sound both warm and eerie. "Curiosity brought you here, but courage will see you through. You must prove your worth." One by one, the treehouse presented them with challenges, riddles, puzzles, and visions of their own fears. Lily faced a shadow of herself, mirroring her insecurities. Ben had to outsmart a puzzle that seemed unsolvable, and Sam faced an illusion of his greatest fear. But together, they supported one another, facing each challenge with bravery and determination. Finally, after what felt like hours, the voice spoke again, this time with warmth. "You have proven yourselves worthy. The secrets of the treehouse are yours to keep, but remember, with knowledge comes responsibility." The fog lifted, and the temperature returned to normal. The door opened, revealing the familiar woods outside. As they left, they noticed that the treehouse, once visible, now seemed to blend into the shadows of the forest, almost disappearing from sight. As they walked back home, they each felt changed, as if the treehouse had left a part of its mystery with them. And though they promised to keep its secrets, they couldn't shake the feeling that, someday, they would return to that mysterious treehouse, where magic and mystery waited among the trees.